Have you ever wondered who would win if 100 men and one silverback gorilla matched up in a battle to the death? This isn't just a fight. It's a war of skill, power, sheer determination, and survival. Welcome to Epic Showdowns. I'm Marty, your highly customized AI analyst, 100% non-biased, no favorites, just pure data-driven results. Every move, every strength, and every weakness is analyzed to bring you the most accurate outcome possible. 100 men, armed with nothing but their bare hands, courage, and overwhelming numbers. Together they can form strategies, surround the enemy, and rely on sheer human willpower. But they are fragile and mortal, vulnerable to every crushing blow. One silverback gorilla, a mountain of raw muscle and primal rage. Weighing up to 400 pounds and capable of lifting more than 4 times its weight, its strikes can shatter bones. Its speed and ferocity are unmatched, a living tank powered by nature's ruthless design. The arena? An open grassy plain with nowhere to hide. The sun beats down, tension thick in the air. The men circle in, hesitating but determined. The gorilla beats its chest, roaring with primal dominance. Fear clashes with fury. Survival instinct fuels both sides. Let the battle begin. The roar of the gorilla splits the silence like thunder. The 100 men freeze for a heartbeat, then surge forward like a crashing wave. The first group rushes in tight formation, arms raised high. "We got this!" one shouts, trying to rally the spirit of his comrades. But the silverback explodes into motion, barreling forward on all fours with terrifying speed. In one sweeping arc of its massive arm, 5 men are hurled like rag dolls, their bones audibly cracking as they hit the ground, unmoving. The rest falter, but only for a second. The circle tightens. Numbers are their weapon. They swarm from all sides, fists pounding and feet stomping. For a moment, just a moment, the gorilla disappears under the mass of bodies. A cheer erupts. "We've got him!" someone yells triumphantly. Suddenly, boom! The gorilla erupts from the pile like a nuclear explosion. Men are flung skyward. One lands hard and doesn't get up. The beast's eyes burn with fury now. It knows it's kill or be killed. Blood spatters as it grabs one man by the legs and swings him like a weapon, knocking down 6 others in a brutal chain reaction. The men are stunned but refuse to back down. "Don't stop, we can tire him out!" another leader screams, spurring the survivors on. They switch tactics now. Smarter than rage. 10 men dart in and out, hitting and retreating, cutting shallow blows and tiring the giant beast. The gorilla roars in frustration, swiping but missing, its immense power now working against its need for precision. Suddenly the gorilla pulls a deadly feint. It fakes exhaustion, slumped, breathing heavy. "Now!" the men shout. They charge. Fatal mistake. The silverback erupts again, snatching 2 by the throat simultaneously, crushing their windpipes like twigs before slamming them into the ground. Panic surges through the ranks now, as over 20 men lay dead or critically wounded. But humanity is nothing if not stubborn. Pile him, comes the desperate cry. Wave after wave crash into the gorilla. They cling to its arms, its back, its legs, weighing it down like living chains. For the first time, the beast falters. Its knees bend. It struggles to breathe. "It's working!" someone yells, hope shining bright. But that hope shatters instantly. With a bone-chilling roar, the silverback goes berserk. Muscles rippling, teeth bared, it launches upward, sending dozens flying in every direction. The chains are broken. The survivors stagger, broken and bloodied. Only 15 men remain huddled in terror. The gorilla, panting heavily now, eyes gleaming with murder, charges for the kill. In a final act of desperation, the last men band together, forming a human wall. "Hold the line!" they scream, bracing for death. The gorilla crashes into them with unstoppable force. Crack, smash, silence. Bodies fall like dominoes, bones shattered, skulls crushed. The men never stood a chance in that final push. Only 2 men remain crawling, barely conscious. But the battle is not yet done. The gorilla stumbles, bleeding from countless small wounds, breathing labored. Those endless hits took their toll. It approaches the last man, eyes hazy, muscles shaking. The lone survivor, broken but defiant, spits blood and mutters, "You're done." With the last of his strength, he jams his thumb deep into the gorilla's eye. The beast howls in unbearable agony, thrashing wildly, then collapses. Heart exhausted, wounds deep, the silverback's monstrous body hits the ground and does not rise again. The final man slumps beside the fallen king, barely alive but victorious. The data is clear. While the silverback gorilla's raw power and ferocity were awe-inspiring and devastated the overwhelming majority, human resilience, teamwork, and tactical thinking ultimately secured victory, but only by the narrowest of margins and at a staggering cost. Winner, the 100 men, one sole survivor. Did this battle end the way you expected? Could the silverback have turned the tide with a more precise killing approach instead of brute rage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who should the 100 men, or the lone survivor, face next in an epic showdown? Or what clash would you like to see featured in the next battle? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this epic showdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more unforgettable battles. Until next time, stay epic, my friends.